Hey guys, today I wanted to do a fall look. I ain't done one in a little while. So I picked out this orangey reddish look. So it just reminds me of the color of the leaves at fall. So if you want to learn how to do this look, just keep watching. Hey guys, don't y'all just love the fall? You know, my favorite part of the fall season is the makeup looks, the bright colors. I mean, you could just go dark, you could go vampy, you could go light, you could go bronze. You could do basically any kind of makeup look when it is the fall season. So I decided to go in with this reddish orangish look, and you know what? I think it turned out great. It is sort of a half cut crease, but guys, basically anything will fall. That's what I love about it. I mean, there is just no one certain look that has to be done for the fall. So if you want to learn how to do this look, just keep watching. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and jump in. Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. This is the Color Workshop eyeshadow palette. Now we're going to start off by using the lightest shade in that palette. We're going to highlight our brow bone with, that is the little Milani brush, and the flat end of that brush, it is, I just love it. It's one of their brushes that they put in their palettes. I find it works best to do this with that brush. I just love how it picks up product. Okay, next we've got the NYX, I think it's the number 16 eyeshadow blending brush. So we're going to grab that. We're also going to get another color out of that same palette, and it's this little, it's a brown orangish color. And I'm going to use that for my transition shade. So we're just going to go ahead and apply that. And whenever I apply any shades, if I'm doing any kind of a cut crease, I try to stay right in my crease when I'm applying the color. Then once it's laid, I will blend out the edges so there isn't any harsh lines. So that's what we're doing right here, is we're just laying the product and then we'll blend it. This is what I'm going to use. This is the Wet n Wild blending brush. I'm going to use this to blend out the edges of this shade. And again, this is our transition shade that we're using. And throughout this video, I didn't show all of the other eye that I was doing because I figured if you see one eye, you don't need to see them both. Next one, we're going to get this is a really red color in this eyeshadow palette, and we're going to use that. And I also forgot to tell you, that is the Shiny brush, and it's just a crease blending brush. And I like to use that. It picks up product really well. So we're just going to go ahead and lay that. It's a little bit darker than our transition shade, and we're just going to lay it right in our crease. And then you always want to blend it afterwards. And you could blend them together and it just flows. Okay, this next one is the Glamour Dolls blending brush, or blending crease brush. And this is a little eyeshadow. It's the Baby Pop colors. I love this thing. It's red. And I will put in the name of the color because I don't have it on me right now. But I'll add in the name of the color to it right here. But it's a little bit darker than the red that was in the Color Workshop palette. So we're going to lay that right on top. These colors are just going to blend together and they're just going to look seamless. All right, now this is the Lorac Pro palette. Now there's also a very dark, deep burgundy shade in that palette that we're going to use, and we're going to focus this color on the outside. This is going to be on the outer V, and we're just going to leave it right there on the outer V. But whenever you do lay these colors, make sure that you do. I know I don't show it after every time that I do, but every time I lay a color, I do blend it. And I was using that Wet n Wild brush right there to blend, and it just makes the colors look so seamless. There's no harsh lines shown. So make sure you do that after you lay every color. If I had showed that here, this video would be 10 years long. I don't think you want to see me blending them because it is a process. Okay, now this is the Broadway, I think the Cream Contour palette. I love using this. Whenever I'm doing a cut crease, I'll grab and I think I'm using the Wet n Wild. Yes, I'm using the Wet n Wild concealer brush in this, and I'm going to lay the lightest shade on top of the lid. I just love using this little palette whenever I'm doing a cut crease. I just love it. I mean, it works awesome, guys, and it's Broadway color, so I think this palette cost me $5, I think, if not cheaper. But it's going to be a half cut crease is what we've done in this. And like I said, this concealer in this palette, it's just awesome. Now I took one of the pointed crease brushes to blend out the outer line after I laid the concealer. Now this is the Blinc palette that I actually got in one of my Ipsies. I'm going to use, it's like a reddish gold color, what I'm going to use on the lid. It's just a beautiful palette, and I mean, they have got such intense colors in this palette, and I know they're all shimmer, but they're awesome. Every color in that palette is just so intense. You don't have to use layer after layer. And that's the brush I was talking about, blending out the lines in the crease. I believe it's a Shiny brush also, but I just put it in the crease just to blend out the lines. That is the Glamour Dolls brush again, and I also got that in an Ipsy. I'm going to take that deep plum, the deep burgundy color that's in that Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to do that outer V again, just to make sure I could connect that and the lid color. And you just blend that right over top of your lid color, but don't go too far over. And I mean, it just makes it look so flawless. It's awesome. And go ahead and blend those colors all together. Now this is a Wet n Wild, a little smudge brush. I'm going to take that deep burgundy color in the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to do my my under, what is that, the lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I always lay the darkest color. I go in order like I do on the top of my eye. So I do go in that same order. I'm going to use the dark color to lay the line down. And then I'm going to take our transition shade that we used that was in the Color Workshop palette. And I'm going to take a pencil brush. That's the Eco Tools pencil brush that I'm using. And I'm going to blend that color right over top of the dark line that I just laid. And make sure you just blend, 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 blend. That is the key to a great eyeshadow look. And this is just where I'm wiping off some of the excess, because I wanted it to kind of be a cat eye, but not quite. I wanted like a blowout cat eye is what I was going for. Now, this is a small concealer brush. I can't remember the name of this brush. I'll put it at the top here, but we're going to go in with the lightest shade in that Blinc palette. And like I said, these are such intense shimmers. They're just awesome. And we're going to use that to highlight our inner corner there. It just makes the look. I really do think it does. Yeah, I was saying I think I need to clean up my line a little bit more. Now this is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Cream, or no, I don't think it's cream. It's just an eyeliner pencil, and I got this in my recent Ipsy bag, so I am testing these products out because I do a video on a review about a week later after I get Ipsy, and I use these products daily just to get a feel for them. I'm using this pencil, which I've already used it before, and I know it's great, so I love that pencil. Okay, now we're just going to take our eyelash curler and we're going to curl our lashes. And this is also another Ipsy product that I am testing this week. This is the Tarte Lifted Mascara. And it is supposed to be sweat-proof. I don't really sweat a lot, so I don't know how I'm going to test this. But, you know what? Maybe I will sweat one day. Who knows? But I'm actually thinking of doing a water test on this just to see if it works. I don't know if there's going to be a difference between a sweat-proof, a smudge-proof, and a waterproof. I'm not sure. So, I mean, that is an idea to do. But it is a beautiful mascara. I've never used this one until today. It really come out beautiful. It does give them volume. And it's, as long as you wipe off the excess, it's not going to cake up on your lashes. Video. So I really like it. So I'm trying it on all day. It was so easy for you to just follow. I hope it was. I'm going to be doing more fall looks. I've got a couple of Halloween looks that I've got that I'm wanting to do. So get ready for those. Hopefully before you leave this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. It helps this channel out a lot. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you all.